Hello everyone, welcome back to the You Like That podcast for another week. You're joined with me. My name is Adam, and I'm one half of You Like That podcast.
My name's Jack. I'm the other half of the You Like That podcast. You did an exasperated sigh before you clapped then.
I did?
Like you were like nervous to do it. You were like, and then you
I always have a little bit of a... It's a nerve-wracking thing. You don't want to ruin the clap because, you know, it's very seldom that we fuck it up.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
not the prettiest thing that comes through on the audio either.
Nah.
But it's there. It's part of the show. It's been here since the start.
Yeah, it's also it's like the intro and where you know where to sync it.
It's also the best part for me to know where to sync the audio. Exactly right. Yeah, guys, welcome back to the show where we talk about movies and just shit in general. Got some news to get through, and then we're going to look at our main review this week. The movie called Infinite. Paramount Plus exclusive debut on this new streaming platform. We'll get into that. We'll get into some questions later and do all that good stuff like we always like to do. So, let's start off with a little bit of news this week until we get into our main part of the news I want to talk about. Matrix 4 finally gets a title.
Yeah, it's another R word.
Yep.
Respected.
Matrix
Rejected.
Resurrections. It's no surprise after hearing that. I've gone, yep, okay, that's going to be a fourth movie.
Yep. It's happening.
I still don't know why we're getting it and why we need it.
I don't know what it's going to be.
Apparently, I've heard that Neo doesn't remember who he was.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
So that's a reboot.
I guess it's going to be something along those lines.
It could have been called Rebooted. And
Fuck,
it could be a
it
reboot.
could have been, and it would have been
because
fine.
it's like computery, right?
Yeah.
Like you reboot a computer.
And it starts with R.
Maybe the next one will be called that when they give it another crack in 20 years.
Yeah, exactly right. We've also got Black Panther 2 set photo showing off our first look at Riri Williams, a.k.a. Ironheart, played by Dominic Thorne. One of the new Young Avengers being set up for the future.
Yep.
Obviously, you know, with Marvel coming in with this new phase and everything, not all recurring characters are coming back. Got to start fresh, get someone else in. That's why we're getting a lot of these younger talents coming up in the shows. Wonder and Vision's kids, Hawkeye's kid, and fucking whoever else decides to pop one out and give it a crack. So yeah, she'll be coming in there in our Black Panther Wakanda. Also, just over a year since Chadwick Boseman's passing as well. While we're on the subject,
that's crazy.
Yeah, long. Feels forever.
Yeah,
feels like forever that he's been gone.
I remember walking out of Tenet to do a wee and checking my phone and had a lot of messages about it.
Yep.
The rest of Tenet, I was just really sad.
Yeah.
And also I was watching Tenet, so that was a bad day.
Yeah,
not a nice day.
Not a great day to get it. So,
but yeah, fuck a year.
Yeah. R.I.P. the man, still in our hearts. Last little bits here. CinemaCon had a bunch of new film footage being shown off. We got some Uncharted film shown.
Yep.
Which was Nathan Drake falling out of a plane.
Okay.
Very Uncharted-y.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That was something I was thinking about recently was, we haven't heard much about Uncharted. No. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be coming out in January still.
Yeah, we'll get something for that soon.
Yeah.
All this CinemaCon stuff will come out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because there was a Matrix footage as well. Matrix footage?
There
was Matrix footage.
So there was that. There was the Matrix one. There was also some Jurassic World 3 footage as well. Showed the Legacy cast.
Yep.
So, you know, our main returners, that I've forgotten all their names. It's one of my favorite movies, but sure.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yep. Moving away from that. So, yeah, hopefully we get some trailers for those pretty soon, which would be fantastic. Now, the main thing that we want to talk about here and kick off most of this episode, Spider-Man. No Way Home trailer has come out. You did your take on it.
Correct.
You gave your little few hour after reaction and your thoughts on it.
Yep.
I left it open to sort of simmer and talk about it on this show for myself. So straight into it, being a few days, close to a week after it's been released, your thoughts after perusing through the internet.
I'm extremely excited for it.
Yeah.
Still a little bit disappointed by the trailer, but that's just because of me, the burden of expectation weighing heavy on me.
And you're not much of a trailer guy anyway.
I'm not a trailer guy anyway, but the internal battle of not wanting to know anything but wanting to know everything as well.
Yep.
I'm still toiling away with that inside me.
Yep.
But yeah, it's an effective trailer. It tells you enough. It doesn't tell you too much.
Mm-hmm.
Shows you some cool shit and, dangles just enough to let you theorize and run wild on the internet.
Which there has been a lot. This trailer has been able to give fans everywhere enough for them to be able to go, all right, in 24 hours, this has become the most viewed trailer in history.
Unsurprising.
It overtook Endgame,
Yep.
Infinity War, all that.
Yep.
24 hours, it was like
totally unsurprising.
355 million.
The fervent just clawing for it.
Yeah.
That people were doing, especially towards the end. Like, fucking hell. Like, people were feverish for
You've
this.
got, I can't tell you how many slowed down, like, trailers I've seen of people like
slowed down, brightened up.
Look at this! This is something!
Yeah.
So, if we play onto those series and we talk about who possibly could still be showing up, because obviously we got the main focus of this trailer was Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Doc Ock as the main sort of, here's your first taste of exactly what you're getting in this.
Yes.
So obviously that the ending of that trailer, the Alfred Molina coming up and going, "Hello, Peter."
Yeah, and you got Marvel fuck with their trailers. Marvel changed stuff. They put deleted scenes in.
Yeah.
Remember, Far From Home had this awesome Iron Spider fight. Where stopping criminals. That just wasn't in the movie.
Wasn't in it.
They changed stuff. Like they can, and in this case, they could put someone else's head on someone else's body.
Yes.
Which is one of the bigger theories.
Yes. The whole Tom Holland is wearing Toby Maguire's nice suit from Spider-Man 3.
Yep.
Shot for shot, which looks exactly the same.
Correct.
What that could mean, obviously, there's that many theories of maybe it's a deep fake for the trailer. Maybe he is Toby Maguire's Spider-Man, but we see him as Tom Holland, but he's actually Toby.
That's what Alyssa told me. Yeah. I didn't even think of that, and then when she said it, I was like, that's probably it.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds right.
Doc Ock is seeing Toby Maguire.
Yeah.
Because it's still in his world or whatever, but us, the audience, it's like...
Yeah, because you're thrown many times.
And it is Tom Holland's Parker experiencing it and going through it, but in their world, or they've come from their world and they don't understand or whatever what is happening. Or Tom Holland there was a costume for a suit. Yeah.
We'll call it an Easter
homage,
egg.
Yeah. Like, you never know.
So we don't know, but because you can play with that, like Strange says to Peter, it's going to be hard for you to live two separate lives.
Yeah.
And that's either to him referencing being a normal person and being Spider-Man, being known now who he is, or that's him in another universe and there's two Spider-Men. I don't know. There's a lot.
And then there's the theory of Imposter Strange and...
Yes, Mephisto Strange.
Yeah, like Cursed Reality Strange because he's in different outfits and he has slightly different facial features.
Mannerisms are slightly
off. Armageddon. Asparagus. He's wearing the Eye of Asparagus, which was destroyed in Infinity War.
Yeah.
But it's very clearly still there. So, like, if he's an Imposter Strange mimicking a real Strange just off the last time he saw him or whatever, whoever it is, like, and he just did a recreation of it, the Eye of Asparagus will be there. So
yeah, because there are people saying this could be taken from the...
It could be fucking anything with this
It could be from the One More Day comic series, comic trail of Spider-Man, where he trades his marriage with MJ to Mephisto to make everyone forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yep.
They could play into that.
Because that would explain why Strange is just being so reckless as well. Like,
yeah, if the Strange being such a smart guy, it's like... why would you do something like this?
And you get Wong going, okay, I'm going to go be in Shang-Chi now.
Yeah. That's sort of his stepping stone being like...
Yeah, and even in the window, it's just like the trailer for Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
like,
that's them going,
be in this
hey,
movie.
remember to watch Shang-Chi before Spider-Man comes out.
I'm walking into this movie and I'll be back later.
Yep. So there's theories behind Strange, if it's Mephisto. I mean, that's the first thing. As soon as people saw that sign behind Peter that said Devil in Disguise, everyone's like, oh, it's Mephisto!
Yeah, but remember WandaVision. Just remember WandaVision.
Exactly right. You guys got thrown for 6 episodes.
When you start theorizing, just remember WandaVision.
Exactly right. You have so the other side of the villains on this.
Yep.
You see a pumpkin bomb.
You do.
Which could be Willem Dafoe.
You hear a little laugh.
You hear a little laugh.
Little goblin-y laugh.
This shouldn't rule out the chance of there being Hobgoblin in this.
Yeah, it could just not be Willem Dafoe at all.
Because Hobgoblin also did use pumpkin bombs.
Yeah, that was in the very early stages of this movie when Ned lost all that weight.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh, well, he's going to be Hobgoblin. Like,
yeah.
He's obviously buffing up to be a villain. You know, yeah. You don't know. Like, he could just be losing weight.
There's another theory on that saying that because this spell making everyone lose their memory of Peter being Spider-Man, Ned then loses that memory and then has a feeling that maybe he's resented by Peter.
Yeah.
And then starts to turn against him.
Yeah, because we don't know if the spell works.
Yeah. And
like,
to what effect it works.
Yeah, and it could fuck up. It starts the whole multiverse stuff, but it could still work. Like, MJ's not in the second half of the trailer at all.
Exactly.
So, who knows if she's in the second half of the movie at all.
Who knows?
But I think that highway sequence, the freeway sequence, is just going to be the middle of the movie.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think if another Spider-Man is in it, he will die there, and then the rest will be Tom Holland.
Fair.
That's my theory.
Yep. So
one of many theories.
Yeah. So I'm banking on Dafoe. I think that's pretty much well confirmed that he will be in it.
I hope so.
Then we've got the new look of Electro.
Yep.
So we've been seeing the yellow lightning. Looking much better.
Yeah.
Most of the time accompanied by a lot of debris and sand.
Yeah, I still don't think it's Sandman. I think it's
your
just
thing was you think it's just kicking up.
I think it's just explosions happening.
I think it's Sandman.
Okay.
I think
one of us will be right, probably.
Yep.
More than likely.
Right. I think it might be. It definitely well could be they two just work together to take him down. Possibly. Who knows? The big one though is there is a quick fraction
sneaky
where Tom Holland is sort of looking away, and then something jumps at him from behind, but it's deflected by like a barrier, looks like a Doctor Strange spell or something.
Yeah,
and it's deflected away. It's very dark, it's very quick, and it's not clear. No. And this has got the internet divided on if it's
swiping motion.
It's a swiping motion.
In an earlier scene, Tom Holland is running through a cafeteria in the magic suit.
Yeah,
and he has a slash across his chest.
Yeah,
two villains slash. At him.
So you're
either
thinking
Venom or
Lizard.
Lizard.
Obviously, there's a lot of people that are going to say they want this to be Venom.
Yeah,
they want to see that interaction.
It's not Venom. It's the alligator man. What's his name?
Lizard.
Lizard. Fuck me.
Alligator. No, Lizard.
Alligator man. I'm thinking of King Croc from 2016 Suicide Squad.
Oh God! Don't fucking get back onto that. What a great character that
and
was.
His name's Killer Croc, not King Croc. So I'm not thinking of.
You're thinking of King Shark.
Yes, I am.
Yep.
There's a lot of movies that happen, isn't there?
A lot of big characters coming through.
Things happen.
Yeah, look, more than likely it should be Lizard, coinciding with Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If we're gonna follow that continuity of villains, it should be like that.
Yeah. If they're doing a Spider-Verse thingy, you would assume Garfield is like the perfect Spider-Man who dies at the beginning of Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And then Tobey Maguire's the kind of schlubby one who doesn't like being Spider-Man. He's just like over it.
Yeah.
If they're doing that, which I don't think they would be, because it's still Sony. Like, why would they remake their own movie?
Yeah.
Their own insanely successful movie, by the way.
Yeah. And then it was like after the announcement of this as well, you had Sony come out to say like the new name of their MCU for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's
sort of be more inclusive.
The Spider Universe or something.
Yeah, it's Sony's Spider-Man universe, something fucking whack.
Yeah,
but it's more inclusive of MCU characters.
Yeah, and this trailer we don't get Michael Keaton as Vulture.
Yeah,
who we know is still alive and doing stuff. He introduces Scorpion at the end of Homecoming.
Yep,
we don't get any of that.
Yep.
Maybe Slashing Man is Scorpion, but
possibly.
He would have a big tail.
Yes.
So
it's a fucking hard one. I reckon that might be something that's left to the movie. We won't see in a second trailer.
There'll be a lot left to the movie.
Yeah. So what I'm banking on for the next trailer, because obviously this was labelled as a teaser trailer, mind you being 2 minutes 48 seconds long for a teaser.
That's a long teaser.
There'll be this final trailer that will give us.
Final trailer will give us
more.
Another face.
It's going to be more villain.
It'll be another villain.
It's going to showcase more villain aspect of the movie.
Yeah.
to sort of give us the drive behind what the consequences of this movie will be.
Yeah, because that, like, if we're doing a classic Marvel, there's a hero and a villain.
Yeah.
I don't know what the villains are doing in this.
Yeah.
Like, clearly the plot will be trying to stop the multiverse from exploding inwards, which obviously they probably don't do because Doctor Strange, unless Doctor Strange 2 is coinciding with this parallel. We don't know.
Yep.
But what are the villains doing? Why are the villains still trying to kill Spider-Man?
Exactly.
Unless, it's just they're being dropped into their universe.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is trying to stop them in that universe, and then Tom Holland shows up and goes, I'm Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Literally Spider-Man 2.
It is going to be weird. It's hard to sort of think how it's going to perfectly line itself as a movie. But you just know it's going to be fucking cracker.
It's going to be something. I hope this movie goes for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, the one time you're going to...
Because I will not drink water for 4 days before it.
Yeah.
Just so I can get through the whole thing.
Yeah, or you're going to get one of those squatty potties.
Yep.
And just incorporate it and go, no, sorry.
Adult nappy.
Yep.
But interestingly, it says at the end, exclusively in theaters.
Yes.
There will be no backtracking.
Well, no. It was like exclusively premium platforms.
Something like that, yeah.
So it didn't directly say just cinema. It just said premium platforms.
I think it said exclusively in cinema and then in premium formats.
Yeah, something like that. It was something ridiculous that wasn't just coming out.
Yeah.
December
Because
17th.
Obviously because of the Scarlett Johansson lawsuit.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And if you got some big names behind this, you don't want a multiple lawsuit.
No.
Black Widow, not a lot of people to sue. A lot of them, they're just going, shut up, take some money.
Whatever.
But Scarlett, another story, but hey. So the second trailer I reckon is going to be villain-based, and...
There will, if Willem Dafoe is in it, he will be in it, but I think it'll be a Jamie Foxx reveal.
Yep.
Because, again, he hasn't been very tight-lipped.
I think if you get that, you get a final scene of Spider-Man.
Okay. That's.
I'm going ambitious, I know.
I don't think they'll drop that in
I don't
the
think
trailer.
they will, but I have this notion that that'll be the marketing genius done. Yeah. That's it. That movie is marketed. Every single person in the world is seeing this movie. Anyone who's watched Spider-Man from 2000, they're going to go and see it. They're going to go, fuck it, I haven't watched Amazing, I haven't watched Homecomings.
Oh, yeah,
nothing of that.
Shit. Yeah, no.
They're going to go, no, fuck it.
They're seeing that movie.
Maguire 20 years later, fuck, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
It's ambitious, but there has been a set photo circulating.
Yeah.
I don't know. Legitimacy, I don't know.
You don't know.
But it's Toby, it's Garfield on a scaffolding set. Talking.
It's the if ghosts exist, why is if ghosts exist in this day and age, why are all the footage of ghosts still on like the first Nokia phone?
Yeah.
So all these set photos are taken with like shoes.
Just straight up.
Someone's holding up a shoe and taking a photo, and that's the camera quality we get. So just don't believe anything you see until
so
you see
hard.
it.
And if you want this movie to be a massive surprise, just take what you get.
I'll still watch the second trailer.
Yeah.
I told myself this would be it, but I can't not.
Exactly.
I just can't not.
So that's a good session on Spider-Man there.
I think it'll be like I said in my video, it'll be 2 movies, but I think it'll be 3. I think all the Peter Parker MJ stuff.
Yep.
She'll forget him or die. I don't think she'll die. Second one will be him and Strange duking it out or whatever, and then the other villains fold into that, and then there'll be, I don't know what the third act will be, but there will be a third act.
It'll be ridiculous.
It'll be something.
Is what it'll be.
But yeah, I hope this movie goes for a very long time.
And Sony's, the No Way Home Twitter page had a nice little dig at the internet when the trailer dropped, because obviously the leak came out the night before, and they said it was something like, for those of you that were patient enough to wait, I hope you enjoy it. And it's like, fuck you. You left us for this long with a movie that's coming out in 4 months to finally dangle a trailer. Of course, everyone is going to clamour to see a leaked fucking footage.
Yeah, of course. Venom's not going to be in it because Venom's delayed till next year.
Apparently not. Apparently that was fake news.
Okay.
It's sticking to its release. It's not getting delayed till January.
They're not going to do Spider-Man and Venom unless it's a full movie of Spider-Man and Venom. He's not going to be a side piece. it's Venom and Spider-Man.
They
are so
say
integral to each other.
If Venom was going to be in this movie, that movie has to come out before No Way Home.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Because I think that'll be the reason.
Yes.
If it's an after,
but you need a whole movie to introduce the symbiote and shit, and
Yeah.
do all of
it will be its own thing.
Yes, it has to be its own movie.
I think maybe after No Way Home, there will definitely be a Spider-Man v Venom.
Yes, it's happening.
And we will see Hardy versus Holland.
Yeah, it's happening sooner than we think, but not this soon.
Yeah,
because you need a whole movie.
Let's stick with No Way Home. Let's get what we're getting, and just be happy after this because it's going to be fucking great.
Yeah. Did you see other people who are like, "Oh, I think it's James Franco's voice." Like,
it's James Franco's...
Homeboy was the worst part of Spider-Man 3, and he's also the most cancelled human on the planet.
Exactly right. He's not coming back out.
Franco.
He's not coming back out to the world. I'm sorry.
Who wants that?
He's not coming back.
God.
Yeah. All right.
Aren't you happy it's Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, he's... that laugh. Just that face in general. All right. Let's jump into our main review of the week. That's probably going to go shorter than what we talked about Spider-Man for, but that's the whole reason. This week, we're going to talk about Infinite. Infinite is a 2021 film that was ready to be released in 2020 in cinemas. However, due to COVID, it was delayed until it was purchased. Not purchased. It was still owned by Paramount, but Paramount had just released their streaming platform now.
The word you're looking for is dumped. It was dumped onto a streaming service.
So Paramount Plus have their streaming service now, which I do recommend. It does have a lot of fucking great shit on there. They've catered to me very well. It'll grow. It's a grower. It's got potential for a lot. So this was their first debut original movie. So this was directed by Antoine Fuqua. This guy directed Training Day, Shooter.
Fuck you. Yeah, Training Day's big. That's Training a movie people like.
Shooter was big. It's another Mark Wahlberg special.
I remember Shooter vaguely.
It was a very good movie. But Training Day, that's a big movie.
It's a very big movie.
And it came out and did this. So this was based on a novel called The Reincarnationist Papers.
Mm-hmm.
Runtime of 106 minutes. Mm-hmm. Shorter. Felt longer.
Yep.
So it was distributed by Paramount Plus. No budget or box. No idea what it was. By the looks of it, wouldn't have been much. The Rotten Tomatoes score. 16%.
Yep.
For the critics.
Yep.
33% for the audience. This tanked fucking hard. So this was starring... surprisingly, stacked cast. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg leading, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Toby Jones, Sophie Cookson, Jason Mantzoukas, Rupert Friend, Dylan O'Brien, and a bunch of other people. So, Infinite. Jack, tell me your thoughts on this movie.
It's just not good. It's bad and it's boring. And I was gonna make the joke that I would have rather watch an A4 piece of paper. But at least there's potential with an A4 piece of paper because you can draw something on it.
You can fold it.
This is just nothing. This is a fucking bag of wet sand. It's just so eyes glazing over nothing.
Yep.
Desperate. Not even desperate. They didn't care enough to be desperately cool or some shit. It's just fucking boring as hell. And it's not funny bad. It's not so bad you're crawling inside yourself.
It's cringeworthy bad.
It's just nothing.
Yeah.
It's just nothing.
Yeah. Complete agreements. It sucks. It's, with a cast like this, a guy that's had such a great track record of directing movies, you've come and made the worst movie of your career.
I know what you're talking about with the car. I know Mark Wahlberg and Jason Mantzoukas. I didn't recognize anyone else.
Dylan O'Brien has been around. He's in Maze Runner. He was in that American Assassin. Toby Jones has just been a guy in heaps of movies just randomly. You just know by the face.
Okay.
But it's just Mark Wahlberg, really.
Yeah.
He's just a big time guy who should be... He doesn't put his name to a lot, but when he does, it's usually okay.
Except middling sports bet ads.
Oh my god, there's Ladbrokes.
It's not even sports bet.
Ladbrokes, and it's just not okay.
Anyway, yeah,
they're not fine. But it's just. I was almost there at the start, and I was like, okay, I think Brooke's closing the blinds.
Okay. Is the house, the roof falling off or something?
It's like aliens on the ceiling.
Jesus.
Yeah, at the start, it starts off with a car chase. It starts strong.
Couple of good, not good, but Yeah, good. There's a couple of good
Yeah.
car chases in this. There's one. It's like Casino Royale light.
Yeah.
And they go through an office.
Yeah.
And they, it's all real and practical, and they build a set to crash through.
Yeah.
And it's fucking great. And like, there's just shameless Aston Martin branding.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
Yeah, like the first one, quite exciting, I guess.
It's good. It's a cool bit of driving. It's a lot of manipulation of how you drive. I mean, once he gets to the crane, it
goes full CG.
Then you go, yeah, that's what we're dealing with here.
We've mentioned it a lot over the course of this year, but nighttime visual effects.
Yep. Do not
hide how bad the visual effects are. You shoot everything at night.
Yes, and it still couldn't save it for this. So like, the movie just had nothing. It just kept trying to circle itself back to get the viewer to understand what it's about.
Yeah.
And so, for those of you who may care, the basic plot to this is centralized around reincarnation. There are select people who, when they die, they reincarnate as new people, and they can remember their past life.
Once they hit puberty, they hit recall, and they remember everything.
They remember everything, who they were beforehand, and that many times before, to then carry on and fight the battle against the nihilists.
Bathurst.
Nihilists?
His name's Bathurst.
The guy's name is Bathurst. Basically, there's two main people.
It's a small regional
Bathurst
town in New South Wales.
And Heinrich,
Treadwell?
Treadway. Yeah, because I always think about Treadway. It's just, yeah.
He was pretty good, the Bathurst guy.
Yeah.
He was cool as a villain. His intro was quite cool.
Yeah.
I reckon. In that interrogation room scene, and he's really good.
Yeah, just doing that to himself, and then it's
he
just
didn't have much to do.
Yeah, the character development is like there on a plate, ready to go, but just no one wants to pick up their fork.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
and go for it.
Potential, this is not there.
It's just so much talking about what it is, but it's not delivering what it is.
Yeah,
it's just going, hey, yeah, this is what it is, but you're like, okay, so show me.
It's like if this room was on fire and we were sitting here going, oh man, this room, the fire started at the computer, but we were still sitting here, not moving, not getting water. Yeah, and oh man, the fire is happening. Oh, the fire's quite hot, isn't it? Oh, the fire's engulfing us. But we still just sit here and not move.
Yeah. So
and then the movie ends.
Yeah. And the movie is driven by a MacGuffin, of course, called The Egg.
The Egg.
Great fucking name to begin with.
And then, lo and behold, you see it later, it's an egg.
It's a fucking egg.
Definitely an egg.
That somehow this has been created to completely destroy life.
Yeah, they don't explain how that happens. They're just like, that's a bomb or something?
Well, it was created decades, thousands of years ago by some Neanderthal who made this technology to create an egg that harnesses energy to release this energy, and anything that is breathing just end games.
Yeah, and then they can't reincarnate. The villain doesn't want to reincarnate anymore.
Yeah, so
he's sick of it.
Yeah, he's developed his own way to make people not reincarnate. We sort of shoots them with a special bullet that takes their soul and puts it on a little computer disc.
Yeah. The gun looks like the Order 1886. Remember that PS4 exclusive?
Yeah.
The gun looks like that.
Yeah. And way too big for a small bullet.
Yeah, it seems more threatening than it is.
It's just one of those things where it just doesn't explain it to you.
But yeah, there's all this tech and gadgets and stuff. It's very James Bond light, but none of them are cool enough to be James Bond.
Yeah, they want to go techie, but you just you're shown this organization that
because a lot of the movie is Mark Wahlberg trying to get his memory back.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of him lying on like a CT scan table or just training with wooden sticks and stuff, and it's just like Mark Wahlberg is not interesting enough to watch do that. No. I mean, you're very acutely aware it's Mark Wahlberg.
I didn't give a shit about him in the last two Transformers movies, and I don't care about him in this. He's just nothing in this.
It's just Mark Wahlberg, isn't it?
He's just been himself and just sort of been like, yeah, I'll take a quick paycheck and this could be all right. And just fucking wasn't. Because nothing is explained.
No.
And when nothing is explained, you're just sitting there.
Or it's too explained.
Yeah. But this, it's like, it's almost too explained, but not explained at the same time.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there confused and like,
so
is this going anywhere?
A lot of assumed knowledge.
Yeah. This is basically just leading to a big be-all and end-all fight because this Bathurst guy is closing in on where to find the egg to destroy everything because fuck life.
Yep.
And then the other side of the good people are like, nah, man, fucking can't do that. Let's take him down. Okay. You don't get much of it. You get a bit of a fight, or a bit of a gunfight when they do like the big scans and that to find out where the egg is.
They do that slow motion landmine scene with all the bullets.
That looked terrible.
That didn't look good, did it?
No, because it's like it...
They had a proper crack. They were like... I could see what his vision was.
They were ambitious with it.
I could see what the vision was, but it just... Yeah, from...
Just didn't land.
It just... Yeah, it didn't translate from page to screen.
No. And, like... If I talk about the plot itself, I think this could be a good, like, story to tell.
Yeah, but then he's just Neo at the end, isn't he?
Well, that's it. A lot of critics compared this to just a poor man's Matrix mixed with fucking the Bourne Identity. And
yeah, because spoiler alert, he's like Superman, sort of.
Essentially, he can...
And that's what he's trying to unlock as well as his memory.
Yeah, he can learn to control the elements.
Yeah.
In the environment. It's like... That one just came out of left field, and when he's on that plane, I was just like...
I haven't seen the Tom Cruise Mummy, but I feel like that plane sequence was in the Tom Cruise Mummy. Maybe I just know it from the trailer, but it's like the exact same same sequence from the Mummy trailer.
You're saying that, I'm looking at the trailer now, I'm thinking, yeah, I know what you're fucking talking about.
It's the exact same sequence, but I don't know. But they just got a set that rotates, and they're like, oh, we'll shake the camera around, and that's how we shoot a fight scene now for some reason.
Yeah, so, like... I like the idea of the plot. I like the idea of reincarnation.
I was kind of into it for a little bit because, like the drug deal at the beginning.
Yeah.
And he has like a sword and shit, and it's just like, and then the memory, like mixing in with reality. There's like a big schizophrenia, mental illness element to the story, where it's like, you know, is he just having an episode or whatever? Because like in his flashbacks and stuff in his memories, it's not Mark Wahlberg in the memory, which I liked.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, oh, that would have been so weird if he was just picturing himself in like 1742.
Yeah.
So I was liking all of that, and then just once after that first car chase with the villain, like when the Aston Martin has like a snowplow and can cause earthquakes and stuff. Yeah. I was just like, oh no.
Yeah. I see where this is going.
I see where this movie is going, and then it went where I saw it was going, and it's just complete dull boredom.
Yeah, like I'm sure the book is probably really good.
That's only the first 9 minutes, by the way, that I was into it. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. Like I'm sure the book is really good.
Probably.
It's a novel. I mean, how many novels are bad?
And you can do more.
You know. Do a lot more. I think if you gave this to the right person, it could be done really well.
Yeah.
If you just literally take, you know, the right course of action and like just make it a movie and make it seem like it's got like give us something to care about in it.
Yeah, there is nothing.
You know,
nothing to.
I don't care if any of these people can't be reincarnated because I'm like, well, what the fuck does that do to me?
Yeah.
Big fucking whoop. And you know what happens when I die? I die.
And then if they can be reincarnated, then the death has no stakes.
Yeah.
Because they just remember everything anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah, you're sitting there going, well, okay, just die then.
Yeah, so the reincarnation, like, it'll get you out of so many situations.
Yeah.
It's like Edge of Tomorrow. Like, they fuck something up, they're just like, oh, well, just kill yourself and then we're good, we're back.
Yeah, it's sort of like, okay.
I guess the only difference is time. It's not a day, it's a whole lifetime. It's up until puberty.
Yeah, exactly. Like, his whole thing is, he doesn't know where the egg is to find. So he's got to figure out...
Because he can't remember.
Where Henrik is so that he can find out and remember where the egg is. So the other guy can go, yeah, all right, sick, I know where it is now, and I'll fucking take it and delete the world. So then why don't they just go, yo, if you don't remember, just die.
Yeah.
And then...
Someone will remember eventually.
You get born, wait another 20, 30 years, and then we'll go for it again.
Because he's like, his psych medication is affecting his memory or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, just have another crack.
Yep.
And then it's revealed that they keep all the bodies in the place.
And just a fucking library.
A library of old dead bodies.
Just a library of bodies in fucking water. They just go, you want to see what you look like fucking 60 years ago? Here you go.
They can't explain why until it's revealed that old mate stuffed the egg in his kidney or whatever.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just shove it down his gob? It's an egg.
Yeah, it looked very swallowable.
You're in the middle of a car chase anyway.
It was a high intense car chase in a Rari. I'm sorry, but you don't have the time to slit yourself, shove an egg in there,
Yeah.
and for no one to ask a fucking question.
And then he does a big sword fight on top of a crane while he's got this gaping open wound. Like,
Yeah,
how did the
surely
egg
it's
stay in
falling
there? Yeah.
Surely.
Like, when you're, like, doing any sort of ab muscle move to swing a sword, it's just going to go...
You can
Just
barely
shoot out.
Fuck, you can barely walk up the stairs without doing a fart. Things
That's
just slip out.
Absolutely true, yeah. The body just does shit.
Exactly. And so you're given a lackluster finale
Yep.
in the fight between the two.
Yep.
In which bad guy gets the upper hand, tries to shoot him in the back of the head with his deletion dart bullet.
Yep.
And he's like, haha, that was easy. And he's like, do you not remember anything? I got a metal plate in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And then just pulls the bullet from the back, and you're like, sorry?
It's not how metal plates in their head work.
That plate is a little bit deeper. That's going skull.
Yeah.
You're not just going to pull that out and be okay.
No.
Mate.
And it's still, when the bullet hits it, it'll push the plate down into your brain.
Yeah, it still
Like,
has
the bullet
force
has a lot of
behind it.
force, yeah. Also, this is all happening while they're falling down on a horrible green screen wind turbine.
Yeah.
It looks awful.
Yeah, it's just...
It's so hard to follow.
My God.
And it's so frustrating.
And then, movie just kind of ends with a big bang.
Yep.
And we're then given a bunch of babies being born, sort of to say,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, it's still
you're
going.
reincarnated, we're all good. And, Mark's given some sort of reincarnation speech.
Yeah.
Which we did not give a shit about.
Yeah, all the fucking... It's just... Do you want to watch a bunch of people in paintball helmets shoot at some actors? Like, the villains, the goons, are just so bland and so uninteresting. Like, it's
You
full
can't
on...
even call them goons.
Literally like paintball helmets and black leathers, pretty much.
It's literally
And there's just millions of them.
they just took a bunch of fucking people at an airsoft tournament, went,
Yeah.
do you want to be in a movie real quick? They were like, we're already in gear.
Yeah, we're going to drive this dirt buggy past you. You can pretend to shoot it.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they'll be fine. The buggy crash is quite a good stunt.
Yeah.
There's... the sword looks cool.
Yep. Sword does sword things.
Mark Wahlberg holding a sword looks so unnatural. It's not funny.
He should not use a
It
sword.
looks almost racist.
Almost.
That's how weird he looks.
Bordering.
I'm just like, insensitive at best.
Yeah, someone on Twitter's going to take this the wrong way. And then it just ends with here's a new kid in Bangladesh.
God, if this movie released in
Indonesia
theaters,
or something.
this movie would have gotten absolutely demolished if it somehow released in theaters.
My God.
Fucking hell. It would have been a bloodbath.
We would have been there.
Yeah, I know.
paid for
we would have had to pay for it.
We got this for free. Well, I
Yeah.
got the subscription, but
Oh, mate.
I pay for everything else on there. I won't classify this as something I had to
Yeah, it's
subscribe for.
It's bad.
It's real bad. Real bad. Yeah,
I did not like it.
I guess it tries to set itself up for a sequel. Jason Mantzoukas is still
Not getting a
perfectly
fucking
fine. He
sequel.
finds a 15-year-old kid
Yeah.
playing with a sword.
Slightly alters his beard, and that's how it shows aging.
Yep.
But otherwise, he
just-
looks exactly the same.
Yep. Says to the kid's dad, yo, when your kids start asking questions about his past, come let me know. And then the kid's like, yo, well, about time you showed up.
I remember everything in this exact moment.
Ha!
Thank God.
But it took Mark Wahlberg 35 fucking years.
Yeah.
Infinite. Don't watch it.
That's bad.
It's really
It's a
fucking
bad
bad.
movie.
That's COVID for us, huh? We got to do what we got to do.
Hopefully, Warner Brothers or someone will send us another disc in the mail. Maybe
Hopefully.
there'll be another disc with a more recent movie on it.
Yep.
Maybe
I'm,
Disney might even send us one.
Maybe Disney. Maybe Warner
Hopefully,
Brothers.
we'll
maybe.
have to keep checking their mailbox.
There's a few studios that could, send us out something that have come out recently. But we'll
Thank God our friend told us where that mailbox is.
yeah.
Thank God.
Yep.
Thank you to that friend who told us where
Thank you.
the mailbox where the DVDs are.
You're a real one.
Yeah.
Let's end this episode off with some questions, and forget about this movie completely because I already have.
I don't think we even need to put Infinite in the title.
No, we really don't.
Just do
It's gonna be
Spider-Man
questions. All right, guys. Questions as always over on the Instagram page. All our links below. You can find us there. Send us any if you can think of any, or just wait till the post comes out the day of or day before recording.
Lachlan got in before the post.
It did, nice and quick, and I almost forgot about it. But I got there. Don't worry.
That would have been horrible.
Don't worry. I got it.
He went out of his way.
I know. I caught it. All right. Let's start easy with Jess. What's the number stamp? Now, this is a reference because the photo I put up for the questions is the Count from Sesame Street, and she's a mum.
Right.
So what was she thinking about is Sesame Street?
Okay.
I didn't realize I had to message her being like, "What the fuck did you ask me?" And she's like, "Because you put up a photo of the Count." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're a mum.
She's an auntie. She's not a mum."
No, I'm talking about this is the other Jess.
Another Jess? There are multiple Jesses?
Yes, yes. This is my good friend Jess.
Okay.
She is a mum.
Okay.
She has a kid, mostly Bluey.
I thought you were attributing Alyssa's kids to Jessica.
No, I know they're her kids, not Jess's. Jess is the auntie.
Okay.
We have friends with a lot of the same names.
I know.
Okay. Jess, I don't know because I haven't seen Sesame Street in 20 odd years.
Well, the number is obviously 69.
Yeah, the number stamp is 69. Hopefully I'll see that one on the next season of Sesame Street.
Yep.
Maddie, does Spider-Man come in web or semen? I'm sad I just wrote that.
Welcome
to
to the bottom of the barrel.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's still come.
Has to be, yeah.
Well, Toby's is like in his body, so his is probably web.
Toby's the only one that's actually can produce web.
Seems to be more him producing it. So I think
reckon
he would be.
Toby's is a mix.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it'll still come like fluidy.
Yeah,
but it will have extra stick.
Yeah. And absolutely nobody wants that.
Yeah, and I don't want to think that Garfield or Holland have like their own like penis web slinger attachment.
I think that's just it's just spaff.
I think they're just shooting the the old white goo.
Yeah.
Chelsea, what is the function of a rubber duck?
Entertainment, I guess. I suppose.
It's a fucked question, and
it is a toy, I guess.
I guess because obviously, when you heard that line in Harry Potter, you turn to yourself and you do say to yourself, "That's a good fucking question." Because it's a multi-purpose thing, realistically. It's a dog toy.
Yeah, but that's still a toy.
Bath toy.
That's still a toy.
I know the toys.
Yeah,
in general.
I would say it's just a toy. I guess.
Just why are they fucking
entertainment?
This is just an entertainment thing.
Yeah, people like ducks.
Okay, people like ducks. There are those people that collect the fucking ducks that are all dressed up in different shit.
Yeah.
Hey, each to their own, man. I mean, this room is full of fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
As you look around and go, yeah, you are fucked.
You really are. I collect absolutely nothing.
Yep. Hey, but sometimes it's better that way. Keeps everything nice and clean.
Correct.
What is something you've been watching or reading recently that you've enjoyed?
I watched Brand New Cherry Flavor, which is a new Netflix limited series.
Yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah, set in the 90s in Hollywood, so that ticks off 2 out of 3 things I like. All it needed was Spider-Man to get the trifecta. But yeah, it's this really campy, unsettling, it's almost like a soap opera horror about a girl trying to get revenge on a producer after trying to make it in Hollywood. So a witch finds her, a modern day witch.
Okay.
Modern in the 90s. And, things happen and things ensue and it doesn't all go to plan and it's really fucking creepy and disgusting and unsettling. It was great. It was fucking great. You can get through it in a couple of days.
Fuck.
So that was very good. I recommend that. It's it's good.
Fucking A. Me and Brooke have been watching Dexter.
Yeah.
It's I'm going through again, showing her for the first time, but I did stop after season 5, so I will be soon getting back into not knowing. I know the ending, but those other seasons that I didn't see. But it is just revisiting it again. It is just such a good fucking show. It just doesn't stop. I think like every time you've walked in, you've been like, that person.
Yeah,
it's just the amount of different people that are in that show.
People. Yeah,
it's just it's such a joy. This show is just perfect. Every season is just perfect, except for the latter ones. But we'll understand that once we get there. But we got the redeeming season coming out in November anyway.
Wow,
got him back.
Yeah.
The only reason that Michael C. Hall is coming back for this is because he's like, I'm only coming back because it's what I'd rather it have been.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful.
I watched the Val Kilmer documentary yesterday as well. It's quite heartbreaking and sad, but it's also very uplifting and warm, and he's a very interesting man. I highly recommend that. It's on Amazon.
There you go. Isaac, who would you rather, Lizard or Venom, to be in No Way Home?
Lizard. Just because I want Venom in Spider-Man. Just as I said.
Yeah.
They need their own movie.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I'd love to see Venom in this, but yeah, I think saving it for one whole thing.
The Lizard can just die in 5 minutes and we can get to the next villain.
Yeah, exactly right.
No one's fucking clawing for him to come back, are they?
Yeah. All right, now let's go with Brooke. Also, Alyssa said no to questions this week.
Yeah, we asked for questions and she said no.
She said no. So no Alyssa questions this week. But we have a bunch of very thoughtful Brooke questions.
She's not fired. I'm sure she'll be back.
Yeah, give her a break. Paid leave. All right. If you could send one person to prison, who and why?
Amber Heard for assaulting Johnny Depp.
Yep.
I guess.
The fucking, yeah.
That came up in conversation last night, so it's still fresh in my brain. Or Gladys Berejiklian. Fucking Daddy Gladdy. She is a literal criminal and has blood on her hands and needs to go to jail.
Yep. That can work too. Everyone that's still not staying home.
Yeah.
1,200 cases today, mind you. Seems to be more of the reason for more people to come out shopping, and I judge every single person that comes in my store.
Very strange time that we live in.
I get the updates. I see, 1,200 cases. Look at my store full of people. Yeah, you're all fucked.
Yep. Yeah, it's easy to see where they're coming from.
Yep. What do you wish you were good at?
Oh, everything. I'm not good at anything. I don't excel at anything at all. So literally anything.
Man, no one's really great at it.
I've always wanted. I'm just in unbelievable awe of photographers and drummers.
Drumming is a thing that's
anyone who can just put together a hectic photo. I just don't understand. I just know how to hold an iPhone up.
Yeah.
And then drumming is just, I'm just so impressed by drumming all the time. I just watch drum track videos. I wish I could play the drums.
It's something else. Being a musician for the last 10 plus years, I've always been like, yeah, I could easily pick up the drums. And then I do it prac and I'm like, I can't hit shit.
I sit behind a drum kit and I'm just like, I might as well be operating a crane.
Writing music and I'm like, yep, here's a drum beat. I'll just tap it and then I go, all right, I wonder if I can play that. And then I'll get on, I'll be like,
nope,
this is too big.
Yeah.
I can't hit them right.
Yeah.
Drumming would be a great one.
Yeah.
Editing.
Yeah.
I want to be better at it.
Fast tracking video editing would be nice.
It would be great. I'm sure that'll just come with
time and
energy, equipment, whatnot else. I'm slowly getting there and learning and becoming faster, but it's a process. But we'll get there. What family traditions do you dislike?
I don't know. We don't have any. My family doesn't have any. We don't go to church or anything.
Yeah. Is there any just sort of
in general
ones that you might not do yourself, but you just know of?
I think family vacations are weird. Wouldn't you want a vacation away from your family?
Like when you say family vacation, do you mean with more than just your immediate family?
Yeah.
If your aunties and
getting everyone together and going somewhere.
Second cousins.
Wouldn't that be a nightmare? Just do one day on Christmas. You get sick of each other and don't see each other for a year.
Yeah, I back that.
Yeah. I don't know, extended family. I'm the edge case because A, we didn't have a lot of extended family anyway, and B, we just didn't do that growing up. Yeah. So the idea of extended family at all to me is so strange.
Yeah.
But I just can't wouldn't you just want to not be around?
Yeah, I'm not a massive family orientated person purely because we only have a small family here that we're close to anyway. So it's just my family, my grandfather, my auntie, uncle, Brooke's nan and pop, and mum's partner. It's pretty much
we moved down here to be closer to mum's parents.
Yeah.
And then they both died in the first year of us being here. So, that was kind of our last extended family, really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of alive extended family. We just don't.
Yeah.
Hear
Same.
From them.
The same as well, man. I mean, dad's side, a lot of them are more back overseas. My nan and pop side, huge, but just don't see them at all anyway. This was like weird when it was my nan's funeral and I saw how many people were there and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I was always shocked by funerals. I'm just like, who are any of these people?
So many people coming up to you just like, I haven't seen you since you were this big, and you're like, yeah.
I didn't start forming memories until I was 26, so, I don't know who you are.
Yeah. So, yeah, back your family vacations are weird. Logistically, that just seems like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Trying to work out that.
In this day and age, I understand it, like, even as recently as, like, the 2000s, like, family photos, going and getting family photos.
Yeah.
That's in, like, in a studio. That's incredibly strange.
That's
but, like,
nightmarish.
Like, from the 2010s onwards, when camera phones were so... you can just bust it out and take a million, have memories on a hard drive forever.
Yeah.
That people still doing that now would be weird, but I don't think anyone does that anymore.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Definitely. It's definitely still happening out there, but fuck, unlucky to those ones. But yeah, no, I don't have any traditions in our family that we do. None that I dislike anyway. We always just see each other for Christmas or birthdays.
Yeah.
Standard.
At Christmas, we just all get fucking loaded and play board games.
That's mad.
But I don't even get fucking loaded anymore. I'm sober and I leave at 6 o'clock when the fighting starts.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't like traditions anyway. Tradition wise, like, I don't believe in asking for your partner's father's permission to marry their daughter.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think it's weird.
It's very possessive and...
It's just... I'm sorry, it's not about you.
You
don't
control... business,
you don't control your daughter.
Yeah.
She's her own person.
Yeah, that feels like if you were marrying an 8-year-old, maybe. But we're not doing that. Like, once they're an adult, they're on their own accord. You don't have to do that. It's very strange.
Sorry, but no.
It's like, it's a respect thing. No, it's not.
It's just like,
just, you did it because you saw it in a movie once.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
I'm like, sorry, but I don't need to respect you if you don't deserve respect as well. But hey, no, that's what it is. What have you had to accept in life that you didn't want to?
It's a very...
Some of these are like really into it.
Overwhelmingly deep question.
I know.
I know. You don't always get what you want. You can't control what other people think or do. Sometimes nothing falls into your lap. You have to work really hard for it. Sometimes you're just depressed. Sometimes your brain, the chemicals don't work, and that sucks. People break up with you.
Okay.
I can keep going.
That will suffice. That will more than suffice. I will agree with everything that you said. Do you sigh a lot?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, all the time. Every time I have to pick up the phone at work. Okay, here we go. Another dumb question.
Yeah, I guess I sigh a lot. I don't know. If it is, it's like a motor function, and I don't. Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, I think it's just natural for a lot of people now. You just do it. What's been your biggest life lesson so far? Same as the other one before, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, just fucking. Hey, life sucks.
Everything can be a joke.
Everything can be a joke. Just think about it properly.
No, I guess, if you want something, you got to do something about it. Be proactive. That's about it, I guess.
Biggest life lesson. It's just a fucking weird one.
Shit doesn't just happen.
Just do it.
There's no fate. There's no destiny.
Yeah.
You got to just do shit. Get over yourself and do it.
Yeah. Figure out your own path.
That's a very good one.
Believe what you want to believe. Don't let...
Everyone's running their own race. Like, everyone's got their own shit going on.
Yeah, everyone's in their own train.
Just wake up, eat your Weet-Bix and do what you got to do.
Yeah, never believe that what you were taught as a kid is right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Religious-wise, I'm trying to get at...
And school-wise, tertiary education, where, like, when you're in year 11 and 12, like, it's drilled into you that if you don't go to uni, you're just a failure and you'll be homeless. That's not how life works. You don't need to go to uni.
No. I'm very comfortable in my life.
Absolutely fine to just work.
Yep.
Nothing wrong.
I've just worked normal jobs. I have a house. I have food.
You have all this shit.
I have all this shit that is investments.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, but just run your own race. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing.
You don't need to know.
Absolutely nobody knows what they're doing.
You don't need to know your life before it happens. Why does your partner love you?
Well, this is a you question.
I don't know.
She clearly wants you to say nice things about her.
Well,
about yourself, I guess. Yeah.
Why does she love me? So I got to say more about me.
Yeah, I guess.
It's got to be me.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
It's
a nice sentiment.
I'm a 10.
That's it?
No, I don't fucking know. At first, it seemed like we were opposites of what we were looking for in each other.
Yep.
But that's what we wanted.
Okay.
You
don't want to date yourself, do you?
You know, you have this idea of what you want, and then you find something that's not what you want, but you go, yeah, this is kind of better.
Yeah, that's true. I can relate to that.
It's actually much better than what I wanted.
If I had a partner, I just would hope that they love me for all the good shit, but also stuck around for all the bad shit.
Yeah.
Dating me comes with a little bit of baggage. People who have dated me will laugh at that joke. It's a very good joke because I come with a lot of... I'm only baggage, actually.
It's completely fine.
I'm just a bunch of international suitcases.
Yeah, if someone's there to help you roll those suitcases to the terminal...
Yeah, I would hope they have a lot of positive things, but I also hope that they would just hang around and try and work through the negative shit as well.
For Brooke, I think she just... I think I'm just easy. I'm not... I'm just not like shithead blokes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the guy that's going out to the pub every weekend. I'm not getting baggies every Friday night. I'm just here playing Apex, getting a podcast ready to do 2 episodes a week. That's just what my life is.
Low maintenance.
I'm low maintenance, but high reward.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep shooting off shit where it makes it seem like I'm up myself. Like, I don't fucking know. She's got to answer that question, really.
I'm basically a house cat. I'm just kind of here.
That's fine.
I'm just around.
I love it. Just know there's someone there.
Sometimes I just piss on things.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Do you think a lot about the past?
Oh yeah, too much. Not so much recently. Not anymore. I hit this age and I was just like, okay, all that shit happened.
Yeah.
Just try not to let it happen again if it's bad, or try and work on it if it was good. And you know,
yeah, I definitely don't think about bad things in the past. Like, if anything, I think about maybe a concert that I saw how many years ago. Maybe depending if we're playing like fucking Jackbox or something, and I have to think about something from the past, like an ex-girlfriend or like a wild night out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but, a lot of my like fun stories that people would consider fun and like good nights and stuff all start with, oh, so I was fucking hammered and I hate that. Like, I hate telling those stories because I'm just like, okay, so you didn't have fun, you were just drunk. This story's not fun, you were just drunk.
Yeah.
So I don't like talking about, nights out like that because I'm like, well, not rose-colored, like whiskey-tinted goggles, I guess. Like, you were just in a
maybe
haze.
It didn't happen that way.
A haze of substance. So
yeah,
I don't like talking about that. But yeah, I do. I unfortunately bring, like I was saying about baggage, I do have a lot of trauma that I bring with me that kind of fucks relationships before they start. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's tough. Go to
life
therapy.
Lessons from Jack. What's missing from your life?
I don't know. I was going to say a house of my own, but like I've got a roof over my head, so
yeah,
I can't. That's not
big bag of money.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I guess. Yeah, I guess there's more money. Maybe something to do with my money.
Yeah, you know what I'm missing? A fucking
dog.
Yes.
Yep.
If you can start to implant it in Brooke's head that we need a fucking dog here, that would be great.
Yep.
She's just not fully on board yet, and it fucking kills me. Because
you know how much fucking better life would be if you had a dog?
I know how much better life would be with a dog. I had one for 17 fucking years, and it was the best.
First week and a half, a bit rough. You have to wake up a few times.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
You deal with it.
Yeah.
We got it. We got away with the birds. The birds just do their own thing. You put them in a cage, that's it. They're done.
No, the green one bit me again yesterday, so they're on the shit list. They're out.
Yeah.
I know it's not my house, but they're out.
Yeah, look,
because I was rescuing them from the rain, so I was doing them a favor, and he bit me. So I just pushed him into the middle of the driveway and just said, "All right, that's it."
Yeah, you got to watch me put those fingers. He's
and I felt guilty, so I brought him in.
Yeah, no, it's just a tough thing. It's just that's the one shit thing with birds. Unfortunately, no matter how tame they are and how much it looks like they love you, they're gonna fucking bite you. And when they're parrots, it's always gonna fucking hurt. It's a shit like fucking set of scales. But they're cute as fuck. They make cute noises sometimes. And when they want to be loving, they're okay. But yeah, the biting is just another fucking thing. And that's where I go, yeah. The dog comes in and accidentally eats one. What do you do?
Yeah. A slightly better job. That's what's missing from my life.
A vastly better job. That's what I'm missing.
I would like a slightly better job. My job's very easy and I get paid way too much to do it. But I would just like something even easier. I would like a career. I know I just said that doesn't matter, but I wouldn't mind having some sort of career. I'm not gonna.
I just want to stop working in Sydney.
I just want to stop working.
Yeah, 6.5
What's missing? Yeah, what's missing from my life? $120 million.
Yeah,
that's what's missing from my life.
Yeah, exactly right.
I have some of that.
Yeah,
I have a very small percentage of that.
Something also missing: the Rodecaster Pro.
Okay. Yeah.
New microphone setup, which would be great. Just through one thing and not have to have two laptops recording.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be nice.
It'd be much easier. We'll have to worry about audio fucking dying every single time.
Yeah.
We're managing thus far. What do you most value about yourself?
That I'm not a piece of shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, I treat other people like they're human beings and just listen and... I'm literally, there's like a base level of respect that you have to treat other people with, and I stand slightly above that.
Yep.
Because I'm a normal human being.
I think I'm just a good friend to have.
Yeah.
I'm just there. I'm there if you need it.
Agree with that.
I've housed many people.
Correct. You're currently housing me.
Exactly right. Need a house? I've got it. Come.
Oh, not at the moment because I've got the room. So.
Well, yeah, not right now. Yeah, I mean,
don't get any funny ideas.
You may need to incorporate bunk beds, but we can talk about that later.
Fuck yeah. So much room for activity.
What's the grossest thing you've ever seen?
I don't know.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, I genuinely can't answer.
I read it before and I'm like, I don't know. That's
like in the early days of the internet when like rotten.com was rampant, I guess. But I didn't see. There's just videos on the internet, like grainy videos on the internet. Yeah, I've seen some horrible shit.
Yeah, I can't put it down to one thing.
I got nothing.
What single thing must you do before you die?
I don't know.
That's the thing. Like, I don't have a bucket list of anything.
Yeah, neither do I. I've done a lot of like cool shit.
Yeah,
that I'm very appreciative of.
The only thing that comes down to which is just a dream is just to fly to England, go to Etihad and watch Man City play live at the stadium, and just feel that energy.
Yeah,
be amazing. But I know that if I do that, we're gonna lose. That one game.
It'll be the curse.
It'll be the curse.
Yeah.
Paid $3,000 to fly to England, go to this match, to watch us lose.
Yeah.
To like Watford or something. And I'll be like, at least I got to see it live. But that's what I would want to do. Yeah. Last one. What's been the hardest lesson to learn in your life so far?
Whatever I said before.
It seems like that. It's been like 3 questions. That's sort of just answered the same.
Nothing falls in your lap.
Yeah. Just life sucks.
Yeah, sometimes life just fucking sucks.
That's what it is.
Fine.
It's life's not perfect.
Yeah,
it just
everyone
sucks.
else feels it.
Yep.
Get on with it.
Exactly right. And as for getting on with it, we're going to get on with the rest of our night, eat some fucking dinner because boys are hungry. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, because...
Lachlan. Oh, no.
Forgot Lachlan's question.
No, we're just saving him for last.
Exactly right. See? Fuck me. This is what happens when I do 2 emails.
Brutal.
Okay. Lachlan, to end us off for the night. Get in the spotlight, buddy. If they were to make another scary movie, what recent horror movies do you think they would spoof?
Oh, that's a really good question.
It is really good because you don't... scary movie is just dead in the water.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to do another one. I think the age of parody movies in...
Yeah, because there haven't been any new slashes or anything come through. They've already done everything.
It's just a lot of reboots and remakes and that's it.
Yeah, or just like small indie stuff.
Yeah. So it's like...
You could do the sex monster from It Follows and have some funny sex scenes.
Yep.
And like liken it to herpes or whatever.
Yep. No, you could maybe have
you could do Midsummer, like
Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
The killer from that. That's a
But that
slasher
in
type
of,
one.
Yeah, that in and of itself is kind of taking the piss.
Yeah.
It's not a serious movie. Yeah, you could do like Midsummer. They're like at a weird cult, and it's like
that would be it. You could make that a funny scene.
And they do it racial. It'd be like
like
a bunch. It'd be a white. It'd be a bar mitzvah or something, you know.
Yeah.
Because like it's the Wayans brothers, so they would make fun of white people.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, what else is it? I mean, if you go a little bit more supernatural, I mean, you could probably put Slender Man in there.
Yeah, you could do like internet monsters.
You could do... Fuck, what... I'm trying to think of any other fucking like movie, like horror monsters that have been out recently. It is everything is reboots. So you just be recycling the same trash.
Yeah.
Because there's not been like great horror movies with a monster of some sort. I mean, I guess maybe you put Annabelle in there.
Yeah, you could
something from The Conjuring.
But they've probably done creepy dolls before, right?
Yeah. Okay, maybe The Nun then.
I think I've seen them all, but I just can't remember any of them. The scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's definitely been way too long.
Yeah, they do The Nun. The Nun would...
The Nun would
the
work.
Nun would
Someone
do
would fuck it.
Wheelie on a motorbike or something. It would do something like that. The only funny joke in all of those movies is in Date Movie, when the girl is in like a big flowing dress and she jumps out of a window onto a motorbike and it's a big black stuntman.
Yeah.
That's the only funny joke in all of those movies.
Yeah.
And he rips a fat wheelie. It's just fucking so funny.
Yeah. God. I wouldn't mind seeing another scary movie.
I would.
That's fair. All right. Now that's it.
That's it.
That's now the questions done. That's the show done, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, checking us out, listening to our Spider-Man discussion and review on a movie that we did, Infinite, whatever. And sending your questions
that movie.
in. Yep, that we did.
Already forgotten about.
Thank you for sending the questions in, guys. As always, on the Instagram, check it out. The links for us everywhere will be down below. There's a link tree. You can find us on all the socials. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe and like the video. It all helps us out with the algorithms and all that. Gets us discovered. If you're on the Spotify's or iTunes podcast, wherever, chuck up a screen if you listen to the episode. We'll always repost you, as we like to do. Any merch that you might want, you like that podcast.store. Pick yourself something up nice there.
Yep.
And that's about it. I think that's about it. So with that, guys, thank you so much for checking us out. This week's You Like That Extra will be The Green Inferno, Cannibals Galore.
Last week's was Batman Forever.
Last week's was Batman Forever, so hopefully you checked that one out and enjoyed that one. So until we see you guys next week on The Extra and on the main show, you've been joined with me, and my name is Adam, and I am one half of the You Like That podcast.
My name's Jack, and I remain to be the other half of the You Like That podcast.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye.